Hey guys, so it is a cold, wet, rainy day here. It's been like this all last night, all today. It's supposed to be like this all tonight, and at least the majority of tomorrow during the day. I don't know about at night because my app only does 24 hours. But Halloween is looking not so fun for the little kids. Personally, I'd rather not even do Halloween. That's me. I'm not into the Halloween thing. The only reason my daughter does it is because my hubby and her want to. So, unfortunately for me, he works. So, I'm going to have to take her. And I'm not looking forward to this. She's not looking forward to it if it's like this. So, we may have an alternative. Our local Walmart, normally, and I think they are this year as well, have a scavenger hunt where the kids can go in costume from department to department and get some candy. We might do that, and I might just let her pick out a bag of candy. And go to like our close family. Because I don't really want her to get sick, and I don't want to get sick. We'll see if it clears up by tomorrow night, but it's not looking promising. And there are two towns that normally we go to, and that is the town that my mom and the rest of my family live in, and then the town we live in. But the last couple of years, they've had them on the same days. So you can only do so much in the town we live in before we need to head to the town that the rest of my family lives in. So I think it's going to be a short night for us tomorrow night, unless this, of course, clears up. She's bummed about that because she's like, this would not be any fun. No, it would not be, and we don't need either of us sick. So we will see how that goes. She is excited to dress up. I think she's just excited to have more dress-up clothes, to be honest with you. And, of course, the candy. It's all about the candy, right? But she is also excited because Mommy's on keto, so Mommy can't have her candy. Usually I get the Kit Kats and the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Sometimes she keeps some of the Kit Kats because Kit Kat is my favorite candy. And Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, she doesn't like them. So usually hubby and I will nab those bad boys. But not this year. It's all his and hers. Because I'm keto. Yeah, definitely keto. But she did really good on her spelling when I quizzed her. So that is really good. I did swing through McDonald's drive-thru to get my Diet Coke. However, super hungry, so I did also get one grilled chicken patty and a ranch cup, which I already had. Excuse me. I'm hoping I have a half Southwest avocado salad, grilled chicken salad from Wendy's left in my fridge, and I will probably have that when we get home. I think I'm going to have that if I'm still hungry. If not, I'll have it later when I get hungry again. I also have chili, and then I still have that smoked sausage and cauliflower soup in the freezer, which I could just pop out and heat up. So I've got plenty of options. I'm wanting to go to Walmart tonight. Well, part of me is wanting to, and the cold, wet, rainy part of me is not wanting to. But I want to get some suckers and make a little treat for her class for tomorrow. I think they're having a little party tomorrow. I'm thinking that they're going to do some type of a craft with a snack, and this would be cute to go with it. And she would have fun making it. But we will see, because again, cold, wet, rainy, not looking fun. And on top of all that, she does still have homework. She does still have homework. She will have math, she will have spelling, and she will have reading. And since I'm not picking her up, she has an hour less to do all that. So that's a long time on a bus, I think, but that's what it is for her anyway. But I am rambling on already. I have not picked up the camera at all. I didn't get to bed till after 3. I'm making a really bad habit of that. And it's making my days unproductive. I am back in a cycle where I am not sleeping well. And I know why. I am barely hanging on to ketosis right now. I checked my blood ketones. I don't have the meter with me. I checked it yesterday morning and I had to recheck it. I recoded my machine, but it said low. Okay, y'all, it will say 0.1. It said low. And I had that reading again earlier today, but I don't think there was enough blood on this strip. When I tested it again, it was 0.5, which is a real low level of ketosis. I'm barely into ketosis. So I think I'm having too many carbs in the veggies I'm eating. That would be my guess. And I have a lot of veggies in my chili. So I'm wanting to get back into ketosis. I'm not wanting to waste my chili. So I will probably have the chili later. Also, lots of veggies in the salad, obviously. So I'm trying to kind of dispose of those things today so that I can get back into ketosis properly. I'm also in the mood for a taco salad. I'm in the mood for salads and vegetables and produce. And while they don't carry a lot of carbs, they do carry carbs, and I'm eating very low carb. So it's something I need to think about. Checking the clock. It's not her bus. But I have this conundrum where I really want to consume more veggies, but I think it's kicking me out of ketosis. So I think I'm going to have to dial it back a bit on the veggies. That's my thinking anyway. But I want to use them up first because I don't want to waste them. So there's that going for me. So I am going to definitely try to at least finish off the salad and probably the chili tonight, because the smoked sausage and cauliflower soup is still frozen. And I'm perfectly good to go on those. I mean, that does not mess with my ketosis at all. It hasn't in the past. I do have the chili loaded with veggies, and it's so delicious. So delicious. But I also don't want to be kicked out of ketosis. I'm trying to not only get back into ketosis now, but stay in ketosis. And I want to get to a high disease-killing level of ketosis. And it's becoming a struggle because I want all the veggies. I'm craving all the veggies, which is really weird because we're hitting colder weather, but I'm wanting salads. And usually that happens for me spring and summer. But I do also want soups. So again, I bulk those up with the veggies. So I may have to rethink that. I definitely want to make some more broccoli cheddar soup. I'm going to do a video on that when I do. It was fabulous. We need a video on that. Definitely need a video on that. I don't think I have any more in the deep freeze. I haven't found any more, but the deep freeze is packed full right now because I've been making a lot of soups and I stocked up the freezer for winter, as I typically do every winter. I sure do. It's so funny. I watch Moss Family TV, and when she shows a clip of her freezer or her fridge, I'm like, how does she keep it so empty with all those kids? Well, not just the kids, the whole family. I mean, her family is, what, double mine? More than double mine. I mean, we've got 3. She's got 5, 6, 7 now. So I love watching them, and her recipes look so good. Oh, but I'm doing keto. But her fridge is always very nice and neat and clean and organized, and not a lot in there. And my freezer, my fridge, my deep freeze are all packed full and a mess. Like, that's just how they are, especially right now. I need to clean out the fridge. But even the freezer is packed full. The deep freeze is packed full. And I envy the space she has in hers. I envy it. I envy it. I desire to get there. I desire to have more free space in my fridge. It's not easy, but I desire it. I can't wrap my head around how she does that. Like, how does she get all that space? And maybe I'm seeing it like before her grocery shopping hauls and before it's full again. I don't know. Maybe she's just super organized. I'm an organized person, but not in my fridge and freezer. I need to be more organized in there, but yeah, no. I envy her. If you haven't watched the Moss Family TV, go watch them. Not just she, but they are awesome. They're a blessing, a wonderful family. But yeah, I look at that and I'm like, how do you stay with a newborn? How do you stay on top of that with a newborn? I don't have a newborn and I can't stay on top of that. I don't get it. But that is goals, right? We all have goals. That's a goal of mine. I think my family would probably be like, where's the food? Like, we have nothing to eat. Oh, and I don't really think, I mean, my family is a grab and go. If they're hungry or they want something, they'll just go get it. And I grew up this way too. They'll just go get it and make it and eat it. I mean, outside of meals, hubby is hardly ever home with us for meals. So that's why we go out to breakfast a lot, him and I, is because that's about the only meal we get together. Because as soon as breakfast is over, he's going to bed. And lately, so am I, because I'm staying up way too late. I'm staying up till almost the time he gets home, unless he's working extra or over, or he's running behind, or I get tired a little early. I'm up till he gets home. It's not good for my schedule, especially having a child. Fortunately, she has school right now and I can go back to bed, but I'm not productive like I need to be. And then I'm more productive in the evening when I should be sleeping. Which would be great, but I have a child, so I need to be there for that child and not be so tired, and have some of the stuff or all of the stuff done when she gets home so that I can focus on just her. And again, goals. I'm a work in progress. I don't know. What's your guys' fridge and freezers look like? I've never seen a fridge so neatly organized and empty with literally just what you're having for the week. Like, if I only had the foods we eat for the week in there, it would be like that. But our food supply could last months. Like, it could last months if we couldn't get to the store. I mean, outside of fresh things like fresh veggies and fruits, we could go a while outside of bread, and I could make my own bread. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe they only fill it with what they are going to consume for that week. And that is a foreign concept to me. I've never grown up that way. And now I'm wondering, are all families well, not all, obviously, because we're not. But are families like that, or are they more like me, and there is an abundant supply ready to go in case of a storm or an emergency? And maybe it's, well, I don't know. I was going to say maybe it's the area we live in, but I live in Indiana. I think they live in Georgia. I know they live in Tennessee area, but I think it's actually Georgia. But they would get bad weather too. And maybe she just only stocks up at certain times. Or maybe they just get out anyway. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I am wondering because it always looks so immaculate. And I'm sure if she watched this, she'd be like, oh, please, if you could see this, this, and this. Because women were like that. We are like that. But no, mine is, where is this? Which drawer, which bin, which basket is this in? I attempt to be organized. I'm just not in the fridge and freezer area. I need to be. I definitely need to be. Things would get used up much more efficiently if I were. I have goals. I'm rambling on, y'all. I'm rambling on. But I'm just sitting here waiting on my daughter to get home, to get off the bus. And I still haven't decided about Walmart because it's an icky day. It's an icky day. And hubby has probably already left for work, or should have already left for work. So she will not get to see him today because he was not home yet when she went to school this morning. There aren't many days like that, but there are some. And this is unfortunately one of those days. So she's going to be a little bummed about that, but what you going to do? You know, it's just the way the schedule worked today. All right, guys, I am going to hop off here because, like I said, I am just rambling on. And I think that this is going to be it for the day. I don't think I'm going to come back on with anything else for this particular video. So I am going to go ahead and hop off here. I hope you all have had a very blessed day. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell. It just notifies you whenever I upload a video. And how's your fridge and freezer, y'all? Are you organized? Like, no, seriously, I want to know. I want to know if I'm like the oddball out there. And also, I'm wondering if it's related to obesity. If you've always stocked up, because my parents were very poor growing up, my mom especially, and, you know, we're talking, her mom, Depression era, saved everything, twisty ties, plastic bags, butter bowls, everything, because she grew up in the Depression. So I'm wondering if this is a natural thing that they did after the Depression so that they didn't run low again. And because I was taught that, I now do that. It's my thinking. I don't know, but I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know, and I'm also curious to know if there's a correlation between that and obesity. Maybe, may not be. It's just the way my mind's working today. All right, guys, have a blessed day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.